Oh, you like playing with him?
Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Here's Richie James on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get about 4.
Oh, nah, I'm setting shit up, Snow. This shit different over here. This shit different, man. It's YouTube status, man. I get paid to play.
Inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Hey,
Closes quickly.
gotta get out of there.
35 to the 36-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Check safety. Hey, alert. I got this. 21, here we go.
They'll try and run here with
God, he's supposed to came down.
first down yardage as he's
Gotta come down, Snow.
5 yards.
Can't let Will be running like that.
This drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized.
Come on, man.
The others, you said, had a chance
It's dirt, man.
and didn't get it done.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo.
at the 40-yard line.
Fuck. I should have followed him.
First down as he's going to be
Come on, y'all bullshit.
45-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. Olivier Vernon brings him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns' 39-yard line.
Now Garoppolo.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a
Oh, supposed to hit his ass in the backfield.
Spotted a few chain links short of the first. A little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down.
I heard all the stories. I watched some of the tape of the old school guys, the throwback guys who were the punishing runners and knocked people aside to pick up yardage. I'm so glad I was sitting here today and got to see it with my own eyes.
We got 4. Check 49. Turn up. Kill.
Garoppolo, quarterback sneak. And this will depend on the mark.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure he pushed the line forward.
Nah, baby.
And indeed he did not.
Nah, baby.
And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game.
Yeah.
They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them.
Ah, good shit.
Their own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
Come on, Chubb.
Closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Open this man up real quick.
Not much better there. 2-yard
It is sweet out here in these streets.
And this is 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
That one.
Mayfield off the play fake. Deep from, it's caught. inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Got one. You better stop baiting.
4 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember
Thanks,
as a
sir.
player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Ah, I tried to fuck him up.
Brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Niners
I'm trying to run my defense.
at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that
Come on, Miles.
6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick
I thought he
themselves
passed it,
back up
joint.
and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Good shit, fool.
There he goes, right side. And across the chalk.
That was on me. I thought he passed the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
You be playing in leagues and shit?
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Got him.
From the 24.
Oh, come on, bro.
There he goes. The 49ers get there. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
These two teams all tied after one. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. A first carry.
They can't stop that grown man. You can't stop that grown man. He lean forward.
For a first down.
He lean forward, you know.
4 on the play.
It's a grown man right there.
Down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Yeah, we like that. We built like that. We built for this shit.
All the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Got him.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Always
Bitch. Oh. Try to run his ass over.
15-yard line before he's brought down.
That one.
Back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt. Well, they thought they were going to break break the tie, the defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he works it across the 25 before being
Good shit.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Mostert. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Phillips on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
To
7.
throw is Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway.
Miles Dirk got to that head.
It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
My man.
Extra point.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice
That's
to
Miles
see an
Garrett,
offensive
man.
guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Ooh, fucked him up.
Not a good one as he's tackled at the 15.
Fucked him up.
Conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means
Yeah,
stop.
get back inside.
Adrian Claiborne, the one who makes the stop. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
At the 15.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Taking a shot for Samuel. A fight for the football.
Come on, man.
It's intercepted.
Hey, you gotta sit down, Slim.
By Denzel.
You gotta sit down, Slim. Grown man out here.
Math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline.
Pro man. Pro man.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ah.
The Niners get there and bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
What?
This is scooped up by the 49ers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and
Wow, man.
Mostert. And he's got
Come
some
on, man, with the wild shit.
down. 49ers. Raheem Mostert thing up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a dump off here complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, Mayfield. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Mayfield dancing to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have moved out in front.
We like that.
Touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Let's go. Check, 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 check. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And they will finally get
that nigga like that, man.
40-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27.
Damn.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will unfortunately wind up.
Yeah, again.
Able to find a lot of empty
He like that didn't get moved.
First down and a 21-yard gain. Throwing Mayfield, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and that'll bring up second down. Mayfield now. Caught left side, it's Beckham.
Showtime today, baby.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 52 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed.
That's never
time speed when we're running the 40s.
I'm like that, Cook.
You know, in pro days and all of that. But play speed
The Browns.
And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people, and oftentimes you come up wrong on your ankles trying to tackle him. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Yeah.
6-yard gain on the
Youngin. We out there striking.
He was brought down by Carl Joseph.
Once again, it's Mostert.
Striking.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
3-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up
looking to throw.
Ah, that was me.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners first down. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
a gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the Niners. 49 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Mostert. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And Garoppolo now. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are back within a score.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started, and their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10.
They sit in the hole. Come on, y'all gotta go.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On first down, they'll run with Chubb, and he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A run for Nick Chubb, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
That nigga like that, boy.
54 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
That run game sounds serious.
It's a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on
it's grown men out there, man.
There.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
No.
2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Screen play. McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
It's 3rd and 16.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they
You know I'm playing?
3rd and 11. Taking a
Big wheel.
shot for Samuel. Well, they intercept
Yeah.
Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Grant Davis.
He using
And he'll take it across
I'm using Cleveland.
I know. Let them try.
Both defenses
They're
have
not
their
good.
struggles, but they've been good
What?
enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there
Yeah, you
to
loud.
preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
No, I shouldn't have, because I know you don't know football.
The line of scrimmage and taken down. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. They run it again with Chubb.
At the 49.
Pruitt opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 46 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And the lead will grow by 1.
Makes the score Browns 42, 49ers 21. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
56.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Garoppolo able to get this complete to Ayuk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's another 49er 1st down.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And down inside the 15 he goes. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
39-yard line.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Here's Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Complete. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception.
Can you hear me, Will?
Greedy Williams picks it off. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Yeah, there's one time remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on the throw when you're on the move as opposed to sitting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Yo.
The Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop them with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Can you hear me?
So from inside the 20, here's
Will.
1st and 10 at the 18. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Can you hear me?
Brings up 2nd down.
Big offensive explosion.